in my ass.
I just banged your wife?
Name of this garbage show again that I'm on.
Total Nonstop Impact.
My name's John, capital letter E, period, Bravo, and you're listening to the Total Nonstop Impact Podcast.
This is the jaw-jacking Tuesday night impacting. His mother called him son because he shines like one. Mocha skin manimal, Rohit Raju, and you are watching Total Nonstop Impact.
This is Taya La Güera Loca, and you are listening to Total Nonstop Impact.
The Walking Weapon, Josh Alexander, and you're listening to Total Nonstop Impact.
We are the Rascals, and you are listening to Total
Nonstop
Impact Podcast, baby.
Woo! And what you're really listening to is Total Nonstop Impact. Don't you dare miss a lesson. Oh, yeah.
What's up, Impact Wrestling? Let's make some noise!
Sitting here, you guys got a 15-minute intro of putting yourselves over while I'm sitting here and watching J-Bone and Kaylon and your 50. I never saw a 15-minute intro of three guys putting themselves over.
This is the good stuff.
Welcome back, everybody, to Total Nonstop Impact. Impact Talk for Impact fans featured right here on the TNI Network. This is Trent Law with Jay Bone and Alicia, and this is the Impact Plus Weekly for the week of, I guess today's the 22nd of November, Thanksgiving edition, I guess we'll call it. Hey, how about that? It's like the pre-Thanksgiving edition of the Impact Plus Weekly. Jay Bone's back. Jay Bone is back. Jay Bone, what the hell? How you doing, man? I know you weren't gone for fun stuff, but how you holding up, man?
Well, I just want to apologize. I didn't bring the cranberry sauce. I didn't know we were doing a Turkey Day thing.
We'll do a leftovers edition next weekend. We'll be.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, we can all just kick back and be like, "Oh yeah, all right, we're here." All right. Yeah, this last week was a rough one. For those of you who didn't see, I was taking care of my buddy. His fiance just passed away from cancer a week ago. So yeah, this last week was a very rough emotional one for anyone who reached out privately on here, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever, wherever you reached out to me one way or another, even if it was a like on a post, thank you that you took the time to just connect with me somehow, some way. It was all appreciated. And whatever sentiments were sent to me, I sent to my buddy Dean, because he needed all the love this week, because he's got a long road ahead of him. So, but yeah, thank you, everyone. Sincerely.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. We're glad to have you back.
I know we've said it before, but I'm going to say it again. We have the best audience. I don't care what anybody says.
No, listen, I agree, man. No, that's awesome that people reached out. So thank you, everybody who reached out. Alicia, what's going on? Happy weekend.
Happy weekend. Just laying low.
Yeah. Are you working this coming week? A lot of people are taking off this coming week. Are you working this coming week, or are you just like off the whole week?
I just have Thursday off.
Oh, that's it. A lot of people I know are taking this whole fucking week off, and I'm like the suckers got to go to fucking work tomorrow too. I'm like, what the hell is this shit, man? But
I'd rather make money.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. What else is going on in your world? Anything good? Just kind of laying low?
I was just chilling, calm before the mashed potato mountains canoe ride into Thanksgivingville.
I never asked you. I've seen you post like baked goods, like delicious food, but do you cook?
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
So are you gonna like cook up Thanksgiving? Oh shit! So are you gonna cook up Thanksgiving dinner? Like, is that gonna be all you?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna cook with my mom. It's tradition on holidays, but yeah, I'll be making some pieces.
Nice. The only thing I know how to make, J-Bone, on Thanksgiving is mac and cheese. And everybody's like, you can't eat mac and cheese on Thanksgiving. I'm like, why the fuck not, man? What's wrong with mac and cheese?
It's on the vegetable side.
I also work for Kraft, so I gotta kind of push that all the time. It keeps money in my pocket. So
what you do is you want to make it special, because just regular mac and cheese is like, okay, you can have that whenever. No, you got to make the baked mac and cheese. Like once you make the mac and cheese all creamy, yummy, delicious, you take that, you put it in your casserole dish, you cover it with your your herb breadcrumbs and stuff like that, and you throw that in the oven for, I don't know, I got to look at the directions, but whatever. That's what you do to your mac and cheese and make it all yummy, yummy.
Nice.
Little onion crisp.
Oh, I like it. Alicia, I might be hitting you up for like a good recipe on like how to enhance them. I'm like, because I do it basic style, like the box and the fucking powdered cheese and maybe some extra shredded, but that's about it. I might need to hit a home run this year. I gotta do something about it.
You got to add extra milk to make it a little creamier.
A little creamier.
Nice.
Yes. Screw that.
Garlic.
Yeah. Right. Screw that quarter cup of milk. No, you dump in like 3/4 cup of milk.
Just soak it in fucking dairy.
The cheese will absorb it.
Nice.
There you go.
Nice. Zach's saying 5 cheese with bacon. This is interesting. But anyway, all right, cool. Hey, so we're here for the Impact Plus Weekly, guys. We'll do a little open forum talk, a couple of news bits. We'll talk about that. We don't know where Bill is. Bill is probably at a show in like Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania somewhere, with like the main events, the fucking groundhog versus like an ostrich, versus like, I don't know, somebody from who used to be on TV a while ago, J-Bone. It might be I don't know where he is. I have no idea where Bill is right now.
Is he wrestling the gobbledygooker?
Maybe. That could be what's going on.
Wrestling Punxsutawney Phil.
Punxsutawney Phil versus Bill. Well, cool. We'll jump into how's everybody doing in the chat? I see some folks in here. A lot of folks in here. What's going on, everybody? Hakeem's got a new article. Hakeem's had a new article out yet? I want to see if he's got a great article coming out about the knockouts before the knockouts division, which is really interesting. Like it's the Goldilocks and the Tracy Brooks and the Trinities and the Desires, all those folks. So like that's gonna be fun. So let me know if that's out, Hakeem, and definitely share that link. Real quick, I want to just bring attention to these abs. I've been fucking getting jacked. If anybody's watching on video, look at this. I've been getting fucking rocked since Thursday. Yeah, it fits perfectly right there. Perfect. Beautiful. I'm waiting for Zach to go ahead and make a Photoshop of this right now. We have another knockouts article coming up too. Very cool. Get this article out too. Nice. Share your links, everybody. Everybody share your links. If you got cool articles about Impact coming out, I want to see those links. Definitely share them so we can and tweet it to us at We Talk Impact on Twitter, and we can share it out to all of our people too. So let's do that. So cool. All right, let's jump into Xplosion. First off, is everybody's Impact Plus working now? Alicia, did you get yours working today?
Yes.
Okay.
I finally got mine working. It's really easy.
Perfect. Wait, Bill is coming in. I think I see Bill. Hold on, J-Bone. I think he's knocking on the door. Let him in. Aries.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Bill, if this was an Impact Wrestling live event, you would have been here an hour and a half beforehand. But over here, I'm wondering. I'm sitting here asking everybody in the crowd, has anybody heard from Bill today? Where's Bill today? We assumed you were at a wrestling show with.
I was.
I knew it. What show? Where were you at?
I was at Violence and Suffering in Jersey today. Only show this weekend, BXS.
I thought Jersey shut shows down this week. What happened?
They did. Some shows did not happen. I did have a show scheduled for yesterday afternoon that got canceled in North Jersey.
Okay.
But this one did happen. Had a few former TNA Impact. Judas Macias was on this show.
Really?
And,
nice.
As well as obviously our standby, the Sandman.
Oh, okay. He was there too, huh?
Yes.
Very nice.
The holiday tradition.
It is. That's interesting. So are they kind of running underground? Is that the idea here? They're
Yeah, it's interesting with the new kind of orders out there. They're kind of operating under obviously more limited people, more spacing. But it seems like it's still, even though there's a state mandate, they're still doing it almost by townships on like interpretation. So it's still a little unknown out there. I think that's probably what we're going to see the rest of this year.
Gotcha. Interesting. Yeah, we got shut down here. AAW's fourth show of the Alive series got closed down. I think the world just does not want to see Mance Warner and Fred Yehi happen, because that's the first show that got shut back when the pandemic started, and we couldn't do that one. So we built everything to that show then. Now we built these three shows to this one here. And I swear to God, they just don't want to see Fred Yehi in a main event against Mance Warner at all. So, and then Jake was in there too. Jake Diener was in the mix on that whole thing. I don't know. Hopefully it's just a pause button until January. We'll see what happens. But yeah, what a mess. But anyway, it's Thanksgiving week. We'll put our cheers towards that. But let's jump into Xplosion. Let's everybody's Impact Plus is working. I think we're good to go. So it was Johnny Swinger today against Gio. Gio is becoming the new, is that a Swinger shirt? Gio's becoming the new Mr. Xplosion here. This is two for Gio. Well,
it's the match that we thought was for Xplosion, was actually on the main show, Gio.
Yeah, that's true. Where Joe Doring saw to that. But Gio, I think, is going to be on some more Xplosion matches. I think Nate Bach is officially done, Phil. I think he's out.
It seems that, and they put him over as being a Philly, Jersey, like that's his scene.
He kept saying he's the tri-state guy.
I'm still not familiar with Gio.
Josh kept pushing it. He's like, he's all around the New York, New Jersey, Philly. I'm like, I got two people from that tri-state on the show. And I'm totally gonna ask you too. I'm like, have you ever seen this guy anywhere? Because I have not heard of him prior to this.
I thought Bill for sure would have.
I thought so, Bill.
Yeah, unless he has a different name and a gimmick on the indies, maybe he was mixed in a tag team or is some other alias. But as Gio, not familiar.
Not familiar, but we are familiar with the Swingman, and that's all that matters right now. The Swingman looking great. Merge suspect number one going to be on Wrestler's Court Tuesday, which I cannot fucking wait for. I cannot wait. I love Wrestler's Court, and I'm so goddamn psyched, J-Bone, because we had a blast the first time this happened last year or whatever it was.
Oh yeah, there's been a few. Well, I'm thinking more. I think of the wedding that happened last year, but yeah, the Wrestler's Court was absolutely hilarious.
I can't wait. It's gonna be Swinger on there, but Gio's not bad. He's for what this is. I wouldn't. He held up well enough where I'm like, this guy could be like the perpetual Xplosion guy, because he takes bumps really well. Like, he gets his ass kicked nicely. Like, he's not too bad. He took a nice beating from Joe Doring the other day. Him and Swingman. Swingman was very vocal in this one, huh, Alicia? Like, he was talking. He was like constantly bullshit through the whole match. It sounded like J-Bone on a Saturday night yelling at the wife. It was hilarious. I don't know what was going on. J-Bone, I don't know if I should take it easy on you. You've had a rough week. I don't know if I can start breaking your balls. Can I go right back to just busting your balls, or do I have to be nice to you at least till Tuesday?
Just one of them, not both balls.
All right, one ball it is. One ball is worth. But Bill, any thoughts on this one, man? Swingman looking good?
Swingman looking good. It is good to see him looking good, especially Tuesday. We don't know what's going to happen with Swingman, so it was nice to get him back on Xplosion. Get him back looking good, because we even recently saw it. His last match was pretty much the first win we saw in quite a while, so it was good to see him back establishing the Swingman ways.
I did like that Josh was very good about constantly explaining more about him. Like, he's stuck in the 80s. He talks like people did 30 years ago. It's kind of odd to some of us, but we all have like, Josh was very vocal about like what Swinger is, and like how he's like, we should count the bandanas on him one day, and this like
he's got 1,000 bandanas.
But the one thing they still don't do is they never mention that, like, amongst all that, it was an easy opening to mention, he's also held gold here at Impact. He's been a former tag team champion.
I think they did say it. I don't know if it was his last Xplosion or his last time during one of his matches on Impact. They did, for the first time, acknowledge, oh yeah, he's a former tag team champion. But they announced it. Well, I think once. I think it was his last Xplosion match.
Gotcha.
He put it over briefly. He didn't put a lot into it, but he's like, and he is a former tag champion.
It was a few months ago.
Yeah.
Was it? I can't wait till we get back to that one, or to that one in throwback, and we see Swinger. Like I'm just gonna explode that one online with like clips and photos. But no, solid stuff. Swinger gets the win on this one, so that's your Xplosion match of the week. Wouldn't mind more again because of how it's taped. I'm sure it's a little out of order because of what it is, but I wish they could have used a little bit of this to sell the wrestler's court a little more too. Like have him maybe clip him coming back from this match, and Dreamer's back there like, we'll see you. I'm going to see you on Tuesday, Swinger, but don't get too happy with this win or something like just to remind everybody. Use Xplosion again to remind people of what's going to come.
I was a little surprised that they didn't because they have been doing that lately on Xplosion. The whole bringing the worlds together of the weekly TV show and Xplosion with the same storylines. So I thought he might have at least referenced that. And by the way, a suspect in the murder in the shooting case of Johnny Bravo. But that did not really come up.
Let me ask this to everybody in the chat and to you guys before we get to Wrestler's Court on Tuesday. Do we have any new guesses on who the prime suspect is based on the 10 who have been called out? I want to know. What do you guys think? Let's go around the horn here. Start with J-Bone.
I didn't watch this last episode except for a couple quick moments this past Tuesday, so I don't have a whole lot to add other than I can't wait for Wrestler's Court. I'm going to catch up on the last episode before we hit there, though.
All right, fair enough. Alicia, go ahead. Give me any new guesses based on what we're at today. No new guesses?
For me, I think it's still Taya and Rosemary.
That's been the most. I like that one because that one got me thinking. Because I think what did you mention that they weren't like broken up about it all? They seemed pretty normal, and they're just like whatever. And it's like happened to be your fiance,
unaffected.
Yes, Bill.
And like
anything?
All according to plan.
Yeah, exactly. Bill, where are we at? Any new development guesses on this?
They put a lot into these 10 suspects with Thomas of the Dreams, but I have a feeling Tommy might have to put the Sherlock cap away after this. I think he may have been going in the wrong direction.
Really?
Yeah, I have a feeling it might not be any of these people. And then we're going to get this surprise, maybe someone that wasn't even, we believe, in the party, someone from the outside. So we'll see. We'll see what happens in the end.
Oh, okay. Shit. I was going to say, my whole thing was it was going to be Bravo faking his own death, but then failing miserably at doing so, and he's still alive. I'm going to go with that. So, so God damn it, Bravo, take that. After his last appearance, J-Bone, I think we owe him a couple of shots back.
Oh, man. He's at a rough road, man. He should have been on his honeymoon right now. And
I don't know whether to say congratulations or I'm sorry.
Yeah, me either, John. Me either. Okay, I don't either. But I'm going with that. We had Around the Ring with our pal David Penzer with Larry D. And this was awesome because this was the last one I got to be on set for. So I had to work with Penzer on this one.
It's very cool.
This is actually a super. This is going to be a 3-parter, I believe.
Ooh. Oh, wow, yeah.
So
Nice.
you're going to see this for a little bit because Larry's just so talkative. Like he's super, super talkative. And I don't know. After I saw them do this, I don't know about you guys. I was like, this guy's so fucking likable. Like
that's
right?
exactly what I thought.
I was like, this guy's super likable. I was like, I just want to you can keep talking. That's fine. Like keep going. I'd like to hear you talk. Like you're just a nice guy. I enjoyed it. J-Bone is your kind of people. Nice, wholesome Midwestern boy like you, J-Bone.
There you go. Hardworking Midwest folk. That's right, man.
Interesting thing, Bill, you might have been at that show. He's talking about the Revolver show where he kind of got to feature himself out. Were you at that? It was in Iowa. I don't know if you came out for that.
No, I was not at the Iowa one. I was at the one they did, the Impact special where he got signed.
I was
at there. But yeah, I was not at that one. I was not at the Iowa one.
Which one's the Iowa one he's talking? Is that Penta does Iowa? Because he's like,
I believe that's the one. Penta does Iowa. I believe that was the.
He mentions because he mentions it's an Impact co-op show, and that's the one in Iowa that Revolver did with them. That's on Impact Plus. And I'm trying to remember if he's like, yeah, he just fights. I kicked the shit out of everybody in that match, and everybody was like all on him. So I kind of want to go back and look. If anybody in the chat knows, let us know. Is that the one he's talking about? Because I'm really curious. I'd like to see what's going on.
I think that's one of the few first ones I missed.
That was early, like early when they first started putting the Twitch. Because it was a Twitch special, and then they moved it to Impact Plus.
The early Twitch specials. Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember that had all sorts of like audio issues. It was like the first one they did, and tons of audio issues. Like it had a bunch of like stuff going on, so it was iffy. But it's a good show. Like that was the first time Penta did Iowa, so that was it. But I think that's the one. If anybody knows offhand on the chat, let us confirm that for us, please. But no, I'm excited to see more Larry. I thought that was a lot of fun. He's just a cool, likable dude. So I could see him totally going solo at some point too.
Absolutely.
Right? Yeah, I think he could totally pull a solo career.
Yeah, I think that's what we were saying during the whole Wrestle House. It seemed like, and obviously they've been doing a good job of Team XXXL putting them together, but the whole Lawrence Delicious stuff, like I think that stuff is just great. I'd like to see him do more of that. It had a good vibe to it. Like it reminded me a little bit of the Mike Awesome, that 70s guy. It was great. I'd love to see that character return. Because I actually thought I'd see his tag team partner on the show yesterday that worked your last AAW show. AC was scheduled for the show that got canceled yesterday. But we'll see.
Yeah, we had both of them. It was XXXL's debut at AAW the other week. We've had both of them separately, obviously, but first time they both did as a team. They fought Bear Country. I don't know if you guys know about Bear Country. They're East Coast team. Well, yeah, Kyle. I did go up to the guy.
Where's Kyle when you need him?
I did. I told you I exposed Kyle last week. You know, the guy told me, the Bear Bronson of Bear Country told me he's full of shit. He's like the sweetest guy in the world. He's always helping old ladies cross the road, carrying groceries, fucking mowing lawns and shit. And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, Kyle, scumbag Kyle. He's like, yeah, dude. He's like, our dads are buddies. They go hanging out. We grew up together. This and that. He goes, he's a really good kid. I'm like, son of a bitch. What a fucking liar.
Not our scumbag.
No, not. I got to take the word scumbag away. I got to call him Choir Boy from now on. That kid is. There's going to be more. I'm going to get revealed from Bear Bronson as I get to know him.
He's starting to look more like my long lost bastard kid every day.
He is. He's the bastard part is right, J-Bone. The bastard part is right. We'll keep that. We had a couple of recap matches. I don't know if I didn't note the flashback match down. Did anybody have that one written down, Jay?
Yeah, it's Jeff Hardy versus Austin Aries 2012. Now, the printed lower third said final resolution, and I was like, oh, hey, that's what we got coming up. And then all of a sudden, the actual lower third came out and said turning point. So I was like, oh no, it's little typo from production. Not gonna make a big deal out of it, but we've seen those before. So yeah, turning point from 2012. I'm guessing if the year is still correct. But Jeff Hardy versus Austin Aries. Jeff Hardy defending the that horrible looking championship.
God, that belt was terrible.
The purple nightmare.
Good word for it. I can never figure out because like Anderson beat him for that title, and like they still never gave Anderson like the real belt. He still had to carry that fucking belt around. I'm like, to this day, it blows my mind. I'm like, why didn't anybody just give him the right belt during the time he was champion? He had to carry around the purple nightmare title. I'm like, what the
it happens in other promotions as well, though.
Oh,
I'm
sure.
Pretty sure there was a spinner title that was in rotation for a little longer than it needed to be.
Oh, really? Did they like other people held it too? That spinner one?
I love this. I was a fan. I'm sorry.
You would, J-Bone. You would. God bless the day J-Bone decides to shit on something. J-Bone, one of these days, I'm gonna pull you out of that nice guy rut you're in and just turn you into a complete prick. I need a new scumbag on this show, J-Bone. Kyle's exposed. He's done. He's finished.
He was supposed to be here tonight. He called me. He called me on my phone. He's like, "Hey, what time is Sunday dinner?" I'm like, 11 o'clock your time. He goes, "Oh, that's a good time. I can make that."
He won't ever show his face on this show again after he's been called out for being the choir boy. Okay, he's not coming back here. I'm calling it right now. Never.
Are you saying he's back to slinging that rock for some street cred?
Yeah, that's what he's doing. That's what he's doing.
I hate to say it. After the week I had, I was actually really looking forward to seeing the whole crew, including him.
Well, maybe next week he'll come and face it. But the Kyle this Kyle right here.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
Absolute bullshit. That's what that one is. Total scam. Total sham. More like instead of scumbag, it's shambag. Shambag Kyle. That's what it is.
Oh, we drinking. Man.
What was the flashback match or the recap match this week, J-Bone?
That was Josh Alexander versus Carl.
Machine Gun Carl. Yeah. That was from not 2 weeks ago. So
2 weeks ago. Yeah.
We did review that. The review is on our channel. We did break that one down. So that's Xplosion this week, guys. Still on the hunt, on the mission to continue to expand Xplosion. We're making noise. You guys are a lot of you listeners are making noise about it too. Keep tagging us. I've been seeing a lot of talk about doing things with Xplosion. Let's keep it up. Keep tagging the people involved because we want to make Xplosion even a bigger show than it is. So,
yeah, and I'll tell you what, man. I really enjoyed not to blow this out of the water, but I really was pleasantly surprised by this match between Johnny Swinger and Gio. Gio looks like he's got an awesome future, man. The kid looked great. And there was nothing really that special about this match other than, hey, they worked a decent basic wrestling match and had some comedy thrown in.
Yeah.
And he looked good. And Swinger, it's like, yeah, you think it's like, oh, Swinger's just all jokes. No, like the guy can wrestle, and he proved it here. It's
here we go. Freddie Ching is saying,
yeah,
Gio wrestled on several House of Hardcore shows and wrestled on Digital Destruction. He was on an Impact show against Wrecking Ball last summer. Thank you very much, Freddie. That's good to know.
Oh, that is the one show, because I remember they did tapings. They did the Night You Can't Miss in Philly. And then they did that show in Long Island on a Sunday, and I didn't go to that show. That's the one I didn't go to. So, but if he was on House of Hardcore, maybe he was mixed into a multi-man match. Because if he ever was in Philly, I obviously did see him. But
okay, Hakeem corrected me here that Anderson did get the actual belt when he beat Sting at Slam 2011. I didn't know that. For some reason, I thought he never got to hold the actual belt. So thank you, Hakeem.
Oh, okay.
And thank you, Freddie, for the info on Gio. That's awesome.
Yes.
Good to know.
Yeah, because I mean, I want to see more of Gio. I hope he's back. I mean, if anybody from the upper echelon of Impact Wrestling is watching this and they want our opinion on Gio, I think I can say for all of us, we want to see more of him.
Yeah, if anybody has his Twitter account, let us know too. I'd like to tag him when we put the show out. I'd like to let him know we're putting him over, so he should know. He's appreciated. But cool. Let's open up the open forum. I got one thing at the top. I want to just report, J-Bone, if you had this on your news, I apologize. I want to just mention this right away. I just saw
fine.
So everybody knows Super Genie, which is Sabu's wife, the Melissa Coates.
Ah, yes.
She just recently lost her leg due to like a vein infection. And pretty sad, pretty tough call. She won't be in the business, obviously, anymore. She used to be a power lifter. They're thinking it's something back to those days, something that affected her leg. So there's a GoFundMe out for her right now going on. They're trying to raise, I think, like $40,000. They got about 11.9 right now. And Scott D'Amore, Impact VP, put out a statement today saying he'll match everything dollar for dollar between today and Tuesday. So, yeah. So he's
that's amazing.
Dollar for dollar. And he started it at 11.2. It's at 11.9, maybe almost at 12 right now. So he's already up $800 for everybody right there. So keep it going because Scott's going to match everything and do one big deposit on Tuesday night or Wednesday morning. So.
And when I saw that about a week ago, when the news broke about that, it was about 5,000. So there's some great fans out there really donating some money. That's good to see. Yeah, and I can't even imagine.
It's tough, man.
That is going to be rough.
Sabu is even.
Can't donate. Get the word out. Help.
Yes.
Share it. At least share the post. Yeah, share the GoFundMe. There you go.
That's like Alicia said, guys. Like if you can't donate at all, like just share the link. It's the best you can do. And even if you can't donate a lot, just know that Scott's gonna match you. So like honestly, like you want to do it that way too. If you're like, I can only donate $5. Yeah, that's right. So you can double your contributions. That's a good way to do it. So go and do that. I felt bad for Sabu. He was talking. He's like, they won't even let him in the hospital to see her.
Yeah.
And he's like, I can't even fucking be with her. That's what's killing him. And he's like, that sucks. And she's bummed out. So, keep it going. I got to say this though. I do look through the page and you can see who's donated and stuff. And I know people don't do it for the recognition. You just put your name down. But I swear to God, every wrestler GoFundMe that's out, the names I always see on all the donations, it's always, I got to give it to him. It's always Jimmy Jacobs, always throws in Jericho, Taya, Shane Helms. I see those four donate to everybody's thing. It's like it's amazing to see that, and I think it shows none of them brag about. Nobody brags about it, but it's like it's a way that they should. It's a real classy move on these people's part, man. Yeah. So I swear, Jimmy. Yeah, it's true. Jimmy, I swear, Jimmy Jacobs and Shane Helms on every single one without question. But I think it's very big of them. So please do share the link, guys. It's all around. Go to Sabu's page. I think he's at Real Sabu on Twitter, and he has a link up there to share it from there. So I want to get that out right away. So Jay, you got anything else you want to talk about?
I saw this break a couple hours ago. It's not necessarily news, but it is a new face that showed up at this past tapings.
You gotta display something?
Yeah, it's coming. There we go. So this is Kenzie Page coming to make an impact. Okay. I saw people chatting about her, and I was like, okay, so there are people talking about her out there. We see a bunch of our regulars here. Here's Jessica Havoc going, So and I can't wait to see who this is, what this new potentially new knockout. I don't know if she's going to be an official knockout. I have no idea.
Okay.
But the company is evolving now. We've been seeing a lot of new faces over the last several months, and hey, there certainly is going to be room for some more given this expanding knockouts division, especially with the tag titles. So I can't wait to see what she brings. If anybody has any information on her, I literally just started following her because of this post because I was very curious. So we'll see what happens.
I thought you knew all the information from her experience down south.
Yeah, apparently she's done a lot of spots in AEW.
Oh, was she like on Dark or something?
That's what they're saying.
I believe so. And in there, she's the one that's very young, right? She's like only like 18, 19, I think.
Yeah, she's like 1 year in, I think. That's it.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if she's going to get featured either on Xplosion or on TV doing something, I mean, she must be doing something right.
It's good for her.
Yeah.
Have you heard of her, Alicia, at all?
No.
So yeah, she's
but I am out of date and out of the loop of everything ever since I got rid of Twitter. So.
I think she's like a pandemic debut pretty much. So
that's what it seems like. She's like very, very new. I'm looking at her. She's been trained by Dr. Tom Pritchard and Glenn Jacobs, aka Kane.
Oh wow, okay.
Oh hey, now that's not some bad names there.
No, that's pretty good. And she's debuted just a year ago. So she's pretty new. I mean, hey, listen, I gotta give Impact this. People, I saw a bunch of people this weekend, worrying about the Ethan Page thing, about him leaving, his contract being up January and stuff, right? They're like, why can't they hang on to town? The Rascals just left too. And I'm like, guys, they signed 10 people this year. And the year's not done. You know what I mean? Like, they've also signed 10 people. You're focused too much on who's leaving. Yeah, and I'm like, you just lost Kylie due to personal reasons. Well, you know what? You're already replenishing knockout stars. You're like, hey, look, we're not going to rest on that. We're going to keep moving forward. And they are. You never know who this girl can end up being. This girl could be a big star for them if that works out. So let's focus on that kind of stuff. Cool, I'm excited.
One thing we know about Impact Wrestling is they always have the potential to make stars because, hey, look at what's happening. Perfect example. Look at what's happening with the Rascals. Do we know their future? No, but they're going on to bigger and better things for themselves, for their families. It's not a bad thing, folks. If Impact has the ability to create a star and give them a great push to their future, and they leave on great terms, like we said over the last few weeks, there's a great chance they'll come back and help out the brand some, because that's where they came from, So hey, it's not always a bad thing,
Not at all. Not at all.
And you can't. I've said this a billion times. I'll say it more. You cannot shame these wrestlers, male or female, for what their personal life goals are. If they want to go up north, God bless them. If they want to go down south, God bless them. They want to stay at Impact, wonderful. It's not ours to judge.
Yeah, all you have
Get
to do is
over it.
listen to one of the current knockouts. I believe it was Havoc, even posted on social media about the grass not necessarily being always greener.
That's true.
So just good words of wisdom. You're right. It might be bigger, but not necessarily better things out there. But
exactly.
That's why Impact's. I think they do a good job of always keeping never burning a bridge, which is in the wrestling business a good thing.
Yeah.
Hey, if opportunity knocks, you can't get mad at people for opening the door.
Yeah. Plus, it's something. It's like you also do feel sometimes that you've gone to a certain level somewhere, and it's like, hey, I want to extend this, try something different, change the scene. I mean, people for some reason treat wrestling like it's like you can't leave. Oh my God, if they leave this company, it's gonna fall apart. It's like, how many fucking jobs have you left in your lifetime? People quit job. It's a job at the end of the day too. People do leave jobs. It happens.
It's always it's always the front of the jersey. It's never about the back of the jersey.
Exactly. It's but like, look at it like, hey, and then look at the people who came back this year too. Nobody ever thought Eric Young would come back. EC3 would come back. People do return too. Like I said, grass isn't always greener. You can always try your hand somewhere. It's good to see your worth, see what you can do, and then see what else you can do when you come back. Natural evolution, guys. Nothing to harp on. It sucks to lose. I'm bummed the Rascals are gone, but at the same time, it's like, cool. We lost the Rascals. I'm happy. I want to see them grow and do their thing. But I'm excited we have some new stuff in Impact. We got new Killer Kelly coming in, Kenzie Page, the Sea Stars, Joe Doring's there now. The Good Brothers are on fire. It's like, cool. I got enough to focus on here, So
Well, think of it this way too. We want them to leave amicably, because if things turn out differently down the road, maybe they could come back.
Exactly. 100%. Exactly. Look how the Rascals left. Like the way the Rascals left, like the door isn't open for them, It's perfect. It's wide open. So that's cool. What else you got, Jay? Anything else?
I was looking, other than, stuff from just less than a week ago, that Ethan Page still hasn't resigned. Other than that, I really don't have anything else. Bill, you got anything from the road or anything?
Road stories.
Let me see. Any new road stories?
Well, while you're thinking of that, let me open up to everybody in the chat. Do you guys want anything you guys want to discuss for the next 20 minutes? It's the open forum now. What do you guys want to discuss? Let's put that out there too. So we did talk about Melissa Coates. Put that out there. Impact Plus is up and running. You should have all gotten an email from them finalizing that everything is back up and going now. So that's
yeah. Other than Topanga was trending on social media.
Wait, why?
yeah?
Wait, why? Why was Topanga trending?
Very interesting.
I don't even know why. I think someone just kind of like someone mentioned it, and then like it got a little viral.
I still don't know what the hell a Topanga is because
you sit there, you watch your Eric Estrada, Chips. Okay, you relax. We'll talk about this. Funny enough, I'm actually watching
my Chips.
I'm watching Boy Meets World on Hulu right now. It's my last show of TGIF. If I finish it before the end of the year, I have watched the entire TGIF before the year ends. But Topanga, yeah, I still don't like Topanga. I didn't like her in 90. I didn't like her in 94, 95, and I don't like her now. I'm a Kelly Kapowski guy all the way. Topanga treated Corey Matthews like shit. I'm going to put it out there. I don't care if she married him at the end of the day. She still treated him like ass for like 2 seasons. I'm not letting that.
You're saying there should be, like, instead of Zach Morris's trash, there should be a
Topanga
is trash.
Topanga is deceptive, man. She did not actually. I don't think she liked Corey for 2 years. Actually, I think she thought she did, and Corey was an idiot. Corey Matthews is a total moron. Okay, like he didn't see it in front of him. So I'm very angry at that show right now.
You made a mistake after the ski lodge. You should have went in that direction. I know.
You know exactly. That's what it is. The goddamn ski lodge.
So there's
finish that episode.
So there's a Topanga and there's what's the other one?
With Kelly
Kapowski.
Kapowski.
Kelly Ski.
That was a good one. Good one. I do want to mention one more thing. Mark. Oh, what happened? Oh shit. Oh shit! I didn't think you. Oh, look who's got the balls to show up here today. Oh, you actually got the guts to show up after I exposed you. You got the guts to show up here. I can't even hear you. He's muted. Look at that. These have the balls to unmute his own microphone. Look at that. Look at that.
That was just a bit, Trent. That was a bit. That was a bit. That wasn't real. Come on.
I can't believe
I was in on that.
I tore you apart about 20 minutes ago because I said he won't have the guts to show up on this show again after he's been exposed to be the choir boy that he is.
That's not true, Trent. I am a choir boy. That's right. That's right.
Bear Bronson told me you've helped old ladies with their groceries. You were the kid he said who'd shovel everybody's driveway for him and not ask a single dollar.
Now you're pushing it. Now you're pushing it.
No, I'm telling you.
I've never even shoveled my own driveway.
No, give me that bullshit. I got the whole truth. He told me he's like me. He's such me and our dads are great buddies. We grew up together. This and that. I heard the whole thing, man.
What a warm welcoming. Well, fuck you too, Trent. How's everybody doing? J Bone, Bill, Alicia. Where's Mark?
Good to see you, Kyle. I missed you.
Where's Mark?
I actually got a piece of news. Mark's in the chat. I do have a piece of news Mark gave me. He told me to listen to the Good Brothers Talking Shop podcast today, and the guests were Kiera and
Kiera or Tessa?
Kiera and Tasha.
Sure.
And they were just bullshitting because like Carl Anderson's like, I fucking love you too. You're the shit. They talked some Impact contracts. So Kiera is up in July. Tasha's got 2 years. See, they talked about it now. So they're talking about they want tag team belts. They want growth. So we'll see, man. Really good interview, though. It's like a half hour. So jump on if you guys want to listen to that.
Well, they better throw Kiera another deal if it's coming up that soon. I mean, come on. She's a future Knockouts champion, no doubt.
No doubt, man. July, they better get to it. Kyle, people want to know where you are. You're definitely not in your house.
Oh, I'm not in the garage. Why do I got to live in a garage, huh, Trent? I'm not a creature. I'm not,
That looks like actual furniture behind you. And like, are you actually in like a decent? Looks like a palatial. What's playing behind you? What is that?
This is a television. It's a little video music box is on. Let's watch some tunes.
This looks too nice of a house for Kyle to be in.
Yeah, just house sitting for somebody. Just broke in through the back door, of course. Yeah. Speaking of back, J-Bone was just telling me the other day, Trent, because I was thinking about it because this beer right here I'm drinking. This is Hospitality IPA. This is commemorating Roger and JP 20 years here.
I saw you buying that, yeah.
Long Island radio host, and I'm thinking about the word hospitality, and I just remember the time J-Bone told me that he came to visit you in Chicago, Trent, and you made him sleep in the backyard like a dog. That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
I didn't know the guy, man. It was the first time meeting the guy in person. I said, I can't really let you in my house. I got a great pillow and a fucking congrats with your name on it.
Made me wish I spent the night in the hotel with Whoopsie.
Hey, speaking of which, Kyle, where's your buddy Whoopsie? Well, Whoopsie doesn't like us anymore.
Because I'm never on the show, Trent. I'm the deciding factor. You know, earlier, Trent, Mark messaged me and he's like, "Hey, are you going to be on tonight? I'll come on if you are." Because I'm just the draw around here, Trent. Nobody cares about you guys.
I guess so, man. I guess
Whoopsie said he's not coming back till I come back. So, you know, it'll never happen.
What a turncoat, man. What a turncoat. I can't believe you left. I can't believe you were enough of a draw to keep him.
Yeah.
But cool. What else?
I saw Taxman came back, resurrected, one of our first podcast buddies in the history of TNI.
Let's plug that real quick. The Taxman was early. He ran the Six-Sided podcast. Kyle, it's like when I first joined with you, he was like one of our first buddies and supporters, and he did an Impact Wrestling show. He brought us on his show, I believe, and then he came on ours once. And man, he early support, but he retired out early.
Yeah.
He got.
I kind of remember some of that, Trent. I remember some of that.
Some of it, a little bit.
Light bulb flicker.
You might have stiffed me for that appearance.
Was he an Impact Heads guy?
No, he was not Impact. No. He did his own thing, the Six-Sided podcast.
Six-Sided podcast.
Well, yeah, it sounded like it's going to be rebranded. It doesn't sound like it's actually going to be Six-Sided. So he's just putting the feelers out there. He's letting you know that he's coming back, and his
hint was a picture of Lance Storm, not James Storm, Lance Storm. I don't know what that could mean. That was his hint.
I don't know what's up with that.
Something Canadian, because he's Canadian.
He's from Canadian. I believe Taxman is from the same neck of the woods as our buddy Truck in the Winnipeg, Manitoba area.
Oh, Truck's a Canadian? I didn't know that.
Truck's a Canadian. Oh. That's why he's so generous.
Yeah.
Way up there.
Smoking all that Canadian weed out there.
Zach's saying your hospitality right out of whoever's house that it. This is what house? This is refrigerator. What?
This is Zach's apparently on his third or fourth beer. I'm just only on my first. These people are hammered.
Totally.
How's J-Bone doing tonight? Is J-Bone drunk tonight, or is he behaving himself?
He's babe.
No, I had a few beers throughout the week with my buddy who is also having a few. So no, nothing tonight. Just H2O.
That's hospitality, Trent. That's how you treat your people. He's
actually. I answered him. What's he talking about? I was talking to him earlier.
You stiffed him. You stiffed good old Mark. How dare you?
Sorry, Mark. Sorry, I thought I replied to you.
Mark, I would have sent you the link had I known you were supposed to be on.
Here's a question for us. Do you think we'll see the classic turkey suit on this week's episode of Impact? And if so, who do you think is going to be involved? Bill, you've seen a lot of turkey suit matches.
I'm just picturing Bill in a turkey suit. As soon as I heard that in my head there, just thinking about it. Bill, did you ever get one? You ever get one out of an auction or something?
I'm picturing Bill putting a bid on it if they ever sold a turkey suit. Yeah.
Bill, you got a turkey suit back there?
I do not got a turkey suit, but gobble gobble. I think it will. I think it may return this Tuesday night. It almost feels like who would it be? It feels like just the swingman is the natural one. So depending on the order with the Wrestlers Court, if it kicks off the show, I could see him being in the turkey suit by the end of the show.
Huh. Jesus. Well, he has worn it before, right? Last year. Then wasn't that Swingman last year? Then
I still think it was Glenn last year.
Oh yeah, it was Glenn last year. Glenn last year. Then Swinger's worn it once. I thought AJ's worn it. Eric Young's worn it before. I don't think he'll be doing that again, though. I don't think Eric Young, the current Eric Young, was going to be putting that on because he'd be very upset.
Do you think we're going to see any sort of Thanksgiving feast, any sort of turkey suit on this week's edition of Impact? I love that.
I think so. I think it will make an appearance on Tuesday's show. Is my
Who can forget the food fight from like 10 years ago? The Thanksgiving. Anybody remember the Thanksgiving food fight Impact did? It was. Oh my God, the food fight. Kyle, you have to remember the food fight.
Of course, Trent. That's a goddamn favorite.
I think I had potatoes on me.
Yeah, dude. The Thanksgiving Impact food fight. I wonder if that's on YouTube. That was a classic, absolutely classic.
I liked that one episode where everybody was having Thanksgiving dinner at Kurt Angle's house.
Yeah, and that was the one, right? Was that the?
I believe
no, that's a different one.
The entire episode, this one I'm thinking of, they kept flashing the clips of them having Thanksgiving at Kurt Angle's house.
It was like the whole main event mafia, I think, having dinner at his house. Yeah,
it was great.
It was awesome.
Is that the one where Kurt Angle's wearing the pilgrim suit?
Yes, that's the one. That is the one. That's fucking great. I gotta see if that's on YouTube, man. I gotta see if that's on YouTube. J-Bone, pull another topic from the pool there. Let's talk about something else. What else we got? I gotta see if this is on YouTube.
It was fake wrestling news, J-Bone, but before the topic comes up, I think that came out like a confirmation that Kurt nearly did make his return a little while back for Impact. I think that was put out there as
really
pretty serious.
That's fake wrestling news. You're spreading rumors on the show, Bill, and I'm all for it. Keep it going.
Here's okay. So here's your last guess. If we're gonna get the debut this week, who's Jordan Grace's mystery partner?
Ooh,
and I think we've all guessed this 1,000 times.
Scott
over
Steiner.
The last
I'm going for Scott Steiner.
You're going with Scott Steiner?
Absolutely. Big Mama Pump, Big Papa Pump. Hey, if EY can have the Knockouts title, so can Steiner. There's no male or female rule, apparently.
Oh, man. So you're going Steiner. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Damn. Steiner. I mean, you know, he is Big Papa Pump to Big Mama Pump. All right.
I have not heard anyone mention that one yet. And you know what?
I was really just kidding, but you guys are taking it seriously.
He's fat!
Beat me to it.
Steiner. I think we guessed on Tuesday. I'm going to say Brooke Tessmacher. That's my guess. I'm going Brooke Tessmacher. I might have said Tara on Tuesday. I don't know.
I think he said so.
Do you think Brooke's coming back out of nowhere, Trent?
Because I
Am
said
I flopping,
Brooke,
Bill?
said Tara, so I'm going to flop it now. I'll say Tara if you say Brooke.
Okay, fine, deal. What'd you say,
Taylor
Kyle?
Wilde. It was Taylor Wilde. That's
Taylor Wilde, okay.
She's podcasting. She's getting ready to come back. Telling you.
Nice. All right. We took some guess. I forgot. Alicia, who did you say? I totally forgot who you mentioned. Tara, that's right. You said Tara. Jay, you weren't here. You got to render a guess on this one? And guys in the chat, let me hear what you guys have to say on this one, too.
I would love to see Tara / Victoria back. But, man, the whole Steiner thing is really starting. Like, we almost lost Steiner last year. And it really bothers me in a way. But, you know, the fan in me is like, oh, hell yeah, I can't wait to see what happens. But, I mean, it's like, but why? You know, it's like, damn, we almost lost him. You know, it just.
Yeah. A lot of people want Tara on this one. Oh, look at Gary Tessa Blanchard. Cut his mic.
I'll tell you.
Woo!
It's not as crazy as you think.
Jeez, come on. All I know is all I heard is that it's awesome. I don't know who it is, but I had boots on the ground in Nashville who told me you're gonna fucking love who it is. That's all I was told. So I'll take that for what it is. I have no idea though.
You went to Nashville?
No, I didn't go to Nashville, but I knew. Well, our buddy, our favorite photographer was in Nashville, so he told me he was there. He was there for
Basil.
the taping.
Yes, Basil.
He told me he was there, and he's like, "You're gonna fucking love who it is." So just putting that out there.
Maybe it's him. Maybe it's Basil.
No, I hope not. Dear God.
Well,
Talk about it.
Have him do a face-off with Caleb versus
Trent's gonna love
Caleb
who it
with the K. Have Basil versus Caleb. Camera on a pole match.
No,
Find out
Mike.
who the real photographer is.
Oh, yeah, this is horrible.
Yeah.
I like Basil. Don't talk about Basil like that.
What else we got here? Anyway, let's do another few minutes. About 10 more minutes here, guys. What else we got? Anyway, want to talk about who's wrestling Ethan Page on Tuesday? Everybody can figure this out. Who's going to wrestle Ethan Page on Tuesday?
A phenomenal opponent.
A phenomenal opponent, and there's only one guy who looks like a phenomenal opponent on that roster, and it's uncanny how much your neighbor there, J-Bone Swoggle looks like AJ Styles. It's a little fucking creepy how much he looks like a little person.
Be like mini Styles.
Mini Styles. But yeah,
I'm probably going to get like banned from some social media for saying that now.
Mini Styles?
Mini Styles?
That's okay.
Everybody's offended. I'm offended now, J-Bone.
He's done it before, hasn't he?
Has he done the AJ thing before? Like a little parody AJ thing? I don't know.
Trent doesn't watch SmackDown. He wouldn't know.
I have no idea. I couldn't even tell you what day it's on.
Now, back to Ethan Page, though. Fake Wrestling News has been reporting a lot of rumors, a lot of stuff up in the air about him staying with Impact Wrestling. What do you guys think? I'd like to know in the chat. Would you like to see Impact Wrestling sign Ethan Page to another deal? Let's hear it. Sound off, folks.
I think people want him, but I hope he doesn't leave. I think you know. I think he wants
to. He's trolling. He learned from the Good Brothers the best way to troll.
Oh, big time.
He's trolling in the Impact sets, saying, maybe I'll be here, maybe I won't. Contract's running out.
Saying goodbye, like emotional posts.
It ain't no secret. I need a job.
Yeah, I mean, look, he needs a job.
No secret.
No secrets. I don't know. I don't know what he could be doing. I personally, I think he's leaving. I think he's gonna go. Just a personal guess. I think he's gonna move on to something else.
Now, does Josh Alexander stay?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think Josh stays. Josh goes singles.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
You got a little tease of that this last week or whatever it was with Josh and Machine Gun. Josh is a singles wrestler too, man. The guy can roll. So I'm not worried about Josh.
I would much rather see him pursue, a singles run rather than get a new tag team partner. He's too established with Ethan Page. It's the North.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Let's see what he can do on his own.
We got a question here. What do we got here? Jay, what do we got here on this one? Read this one off.
Critical Sting. Who do you see taking the biggest jump forward by Bound for Glory 2021? So basically a year from now.
Trent jumping off of a building. That'll be the biggest jump forward by being.
Let me add to this one. Which male and which knockout? Choose one of each, because that's fair enough. We got a hell of a knockouts division. Like it can't just be one. We have to give knockouts their own shine on this. So J-Bone, start with you. Let's go this way.
Oh man, I'm gonna say Josh Alexander.
Good one. Okay.
And for knockouts, I'm gonna say.
It's a tough one. A lot of knockouts, man.
Oh,
There's
it's
so many
tough.
good knockouts.
It's so tough. I'm gonna say Nevaeh.
Nevaeh breaking out. Okay, good one. I like it. Alicia, what do you got? One male, one knockout. Everybody in the chat too. Give me your guesses too.
I gotta think about this for a second. It's really tough.
Nobody from the Rascals. Nobody from the Rascals.
That's for damn sure.
Too soon.
I don't know. Chris Bay and
Chris Bay. All right.
And Kimberly.
Kimberly. Good. I like these two. These are good choices. Kaylon. What do you got, Kaylon?
That's a hell of a question, Trent. Move on to Bill. Move on to Bill and come back to me. I want to hear what Bill's thinking. Then I'll mooch off him.
Bill, go ahead, Bill. Go ahead, Bill. I'm going to come back to you at some point here.
I see it a lot happen in the chat, and obviously, I'd love to say it, but I think he's already high enough. I think he will be world champion, Moose, but I wouldn't say necessarily that's what I'm expecting. So I would say someone that's making more of a leap. Like, I think that's more of a stepping stone for Moose. Like, he's here, he's going to go to here. But for a leap, I think J-Bone's very good in Josh Alexander. He'd be near the top of my list. But not saying Josh Alexander, I'm going to go with something that people have been wanting for a while.
Johnny Swinger for world champion.
Oh, that'd be pretty good.
Oh, yeah. We'll take it.
Ratings.
But I'm going to go with Cousin Jake breaks out.
Okay.
And becomes a solo star. And he's a contender for a world title.
Word up.
Jake. All right, I like it. Like Jake something eventually emerges.
Yes, yeah. Although, and then Larry D is very close in this too, because I think he breaks out as a solo star too next year. But I put more likely Jake is maybe even a world champion by the end of next year.
All right, I like it. I'm gonna go with Tierra and the knockout.
Oh yeah, and I agree with Kiera because I didn't say a knockout.
Oh, you didn't say knockout. Okay. Kiera, and I'm going to go with I'm going to say Moose. I'm going to say Moose is going to be running things, and whoever's going to dethrone him is going to be the big next breakout after that. So I think Moose is going to go first.
Everybody's gunning for Moose. You guys seem to be very chosen with Moose, but
we're going to come to you. What do you got?
Buddy Kyle. I agree with you with Kiera Hogan, Trent, because it's time. This would be the year to do it. She's the perfect candidate for that top spot. I mean, we've talked on the show about how there's literal videos of her, like, on a webcam as a child putting over the knockouts. I mean, she is, in my opinion, knockouts champion material down the line, and I think she's been around long enough. If the knockouts tag team stuff doesn't work out her way, and even if it does, she could do that for a little and move on. Regardless, I think it's got to be Kiera Hogan as far as the knockout goes, but this is going to be a hot take here. I'm serious about it. Rohit for option C. Rohit's going to find his way into the main event somehow.
Oh, shit.
Even if he's like a third man added, I think that Rohit, he's proven himself over the past few months. Presentation is everything, and that I really learned that from his work because, I saw him at first on Impact thought he was great with what they gave him, but I never took him that seriously. And then I started to see the stuff he did outside of Impact at AAW. A lot of that started to reflect back into Impact Wrestling, and look at where he is now. As soon as they gave him the microphone and let him talk, he was able to elevate himself so much. And I think that this going into Bound for Glory, I think we're going to see Rohit step up and possibly try to get that option C, because it is part of Impact history, and maybe take the tarp off it.
I'm trying to be polite here, you know. I'm trying to be polite, but
Yeah, okay, good.
Okay.
Trying to be polite.
I'll take
I
it.
mean, you were very polite with your feedback. Rick. I'm just saying.
Well, fuck you, Trent. That was too nice. See, fuck Bear Bronson. He's throwing me off. Let me have some more beer. Thank you.
Yeah, Bear Bronson exposed you, Kyle. I mean, you're the
Got beer
gimmick is
country
gone.
down there.
Yeah, look at this. He's in like this palatial estate. He's known to be a choir boy now, a nice guy. Like, look at it. There's actual leather on that furniture, though. There's actually it's real furniture you got back there, Kyle. I'm blown away.
Thank you, Trent.
I can't believe the lights are on in this place. I mean, knowing you, shit. Usually, like you got two batteries.
I don't live in the garage, Trent. I don't sleep in there. What do you think? I'm
Are
some
you
sort of
kidding?
animal?
Those tables got blow all over them.
Whoa, Bill.
Are they glass tables? If they're glass tables, I'm with you, Bill.
No.
Makes sense.
Oh God. No. Fake news. False accusations.
Whose dog is that?
Their dog back there too? The
There
dog
was
running
some
around?
type of
Like,
animal
whose dog do you
dog
think it
earlier.
is, J-Bone? What do you think? I kidnapped somebody's dog? That's my dog. Who else's fucking dog would it be?
I just never. I've heard.
Is that little
about,
Tessa?
What kind of person do you think I am?
I've heard about the cat in the bedroom. I've never seen the puppies.
He's in a home with a dog. Like, what? What am I, some sort of creature? Some sort of scoundrel? Am I vermin?
As far as we know, I mean, all we've seen, Kyle, is the worst of you. You know what I mean? We haven't
that's
seen
the fun of the show, Trent. Get to be yourself.
We haven't seen good things from you, is what I'm trying to say here.
Well,
But-
Trent, fuck you too, because you start, with your hair, the shinier your hair gets, you know who you look like, Trent. And I didn't make this up. The chat established that you have no neck. Trent, if you got bigger, you would kind of resemble Big Ed from 90 Day Fiance. And I think you put mayonnaise in your hair like he does. Your hair's looking real shiny, just like Big Ed's.
Hey, thank you. Have you said new conditioner? I have a neck. What are you talking about?
Well, the chat claims you have no neck. I didn't make that up.
Who said I have a neck?
That was a bit for a while. You just repressed it and blocked it out. No neck, Trent.
I'm gonna kill. What did Jay say in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back when he's looking at the internet? All these people shit talking him on the internet. And he's like, I'm gonna kill all these fucks. Like anybody.
Or he's gonna die.
All right, let's take one more open topic and we'll call it. What else we got here? What do we want to talk about here? What else we got here?
There we go.
There we go. Main event for Final Resolution in a few weeks.
Oh.
What do we think? Oh man. I'm guessing.
Let me check Fake Wrestling News. I might be able to get you that answer.
No, do not expose Fake Wrestling News. Because if you do, Kyle, there's only one thing that has to happen. You have to get this plate over you.
For that fake wrestling news. Don't believe anything that you read on the internet.
Those are your heroes, J-Bone. Those are your heroes.
I love how Alicia's still scarred from that. Like to this day, like it irks her so much. Like,
hey, Alicia, I just wanted to remind you that I didn't get my invitation in the mail for the wedding yet. Just letting you know, just in case,
We
I know
must
you're
have got
getting
lost.
just in case,
We're down.
just letting you know.
Been like less than a month.
Oh, you better get to it.
We're gonna avoid COVID planning. We want to really party, so.
it's kind of a pandemic going on, Kyle. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't really have a wedding. Well, people have been though. People have been having weddings during this shit.
Hey, ain't no
Pandemic
bigger
parties, baby.
Ain't no bigger party than a Milwaukee party, because the Milwaukee party just
That's
don't
Jeffrey
stop.
Dahmer.
If you,
All right,
if you
let's-
heard that in the news, I mean, shit, it's a nonstop
Kyle,
party.
if I were you, I would just keep like Halloween next year clear.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh wow.
Pretty much.
Yeah, of course.
I would say Halloween. Halloween's a safe bet.
Yeah, I think instead of a banquet hall, Alicia's gonna rent out like a graveyard. I think she'll do one of those. I could see that.
What?
A graveyard wedding.
My backyard. No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
There you go. There you
Figured
go. Keep
I'd
Halloween
have
clear,
to
Kyle.
answer.
It's where all the ex-husbands are buried.
Well, hey, you don't have to go to a graveyard. You could go to NWA next year.
Jesus.
Oh.
You're on fire.
Bill, who are you kidding? If they were running shows, you'd be there front row. Who are you kidding?
I'll deny it.
Deny that. He's like, he's not gonna die. He ain't fronting on that shit. That's for sure. But Jesus Christ, he's on. What got into you today? Well, what's going on? He's on fire today. Something happened here.
Yeah, it wasn't the same after Eazy-E died. You know, it wasn't the same. NWA wasn't the same.
All right, let's take this
Easy
question.
for life.
We'll wrap this up with this question. Main event for Final Resolution. Well, I got Swan. I'm gonna guess Swan's in it.
Swan. Wait, now what's happening?
Sorry.
Swan versus Sammy.
We just had that. Turning point was Swan versus Sammy.
Yeah, we're gonna have it again.
This Tuesday is what? Swan versus Shamrock?
That's Tuesday.
Wild
yeah.
Stallions.
That's definitely this Tuesday. So what else we got?
Well, I'm trying to just think how that's gonna evolve. I mean, you like to assume that Swan's gonna retain, but it's Shamrock.
I would say Moose, but I think that's gonna go to hard to
Too
kill.
soon. Yeah, too soon.
Hard to
kill.
Hard to kill for Moose. Man, you know what? I'm not. Alicia might not be wrong. You might get Sammy again in this mix because I don't know who else is on the hunt right there.
Maybe not a world title match. Maybe you get him in a tag team main event.
That could be against the Wild Stallions, you know. But who would be his tag team partner? Maybe Willie. Maybe I don't know who else has to be. Oh, Chris Bay.
Ooh.
Chris Bay has a little beef with Sammy now. Bay and Swan versus Sammy and Shamrock. I'm calling it right now. That's my guess.
I thought Bay and Sammy were like forming a little thing or something. Did something happen on this last episode?
No, Bay wasn't having it. He was kind of like, I don't know about you, man. Like, okay, fuck away from me.
He works alone.
Yeah. Because he got fucked. He got fucked by Rohit. Last time he trusted somebody, Rohit turned on him and fucking won the title. And yeah, so he got. I don't think he's to trust anybody ever again. So
or maybe Moose tags with Rich. One of those you put the enemies together in a tag team.
That could be. That could be too. All right, I like it. That's yours. That's gonna be yours, Bill. You stick with Wild Stallions as the opponent.
Yes.
All right. What else? Let's go this way now. Oh, this way. J-Bone, give me yours. You missed last week's.
Gosh. Yeah, I missed last. So I'm just gonna throw something out there. I'm gonna say EY, Sammy, and Swan.
EY, Sammy, Swan. Okay.
Three-way.
Okay. Gotcha. All right, cool.
Oh no, Trent,
I'm
look
looking.
at the screen.
I'm going to my DMs right now. I'm afraid to look.
It's a dick pic.
This is great. J-Bone, I'm going to be sending this to you. I'm going to need you to display it fucking now. It's coming to you.
All right.
I wonder who the gun's pointed at this time.
Oh, you just wait and see, pal.
No. J-Bone, son of a bitch.
J-Bone, I want you to. We're going to end it with this image. Okay, J-Bone, just get it queued up. I'll tell you when it's ready to go.
Son of a bitch.
All right, Alicia, you got a guess? You want to render on this one? Then we're going to get ready for this close here because I can't wait to close it with this.
This bird's for you, Zach Bonifer. Go fuck yourself.
Take it easy.
Picture editing creep.
Take it easy.
See Moose, maybe.
She's going Moose already. All right. Richard Moose. Okay. All right.
Oh, you guys are going to love this one.
I don't know. Alicia's going to close the thought here. Go ahead, Alicia.
I was just going to say, it just seems that he's set up in a couple of these different rivals of people who are showing him that they're coming for his belt, you know? So,
it could be. It could be. I was thinking they might wait for Moose until Hard to Kill, but you never know. Moose was already hinting at it on the last episode too, so we'll see. All right, we got our guesses in. Kalon, get your ass back over here. I'm not displaying this without him. I need that little bastard back on the scene. Here we go. Get in here.
Hey.
All right, we're gonna close this out. But we asked earlier, J-Bone, who was gonna don the turkey suit this Thanksgiving on Impact? It was Thanksgiving tradition for Impact. Usually used to be on Thursdays back in the day. We're a Tuesday night Access TV show now.
Oh yeah.
But we figured out,
fuck.
Such greats, Kyle. Such greats as AJ Styles, Disco Inferno, Eric Young have donned the turkey suit.
And now
we have the legendary, the one and only. Put it up there, Jay. Kalon is the turkey. There it is.
You know what, Zach Bonifer? I'll stuff your mother's turkey, you bastard. I'll stuff your mother's turkey, you son of a bitch.
Great way to end the show,
You're
guys.
a turkey.
That was a
You're a
fantastic
fucking
way
turkey. I hope your Thanksgiving dinner sucks, Zach. I hope the mashed potatoes are runny. I hope the turkey's burnt. Fuck you.
We will be tweeting that photo out for all to see on Thanksgiving. I want to get that to be the most liked and retweeted picture of the TNI account at We Talk Impact.
I dish it out. I don't take it. Fuck
You're going to take it on Thursday, pal. Right up the
put
gizzard.
that on a T-shirt.
I'm going to stuff you like a fucking turkey on Thanksgiving with that image.
Damn
you wait.
Damn it.
All right.
It's going to get 45 billion retweets.
There it is. So I want everybody to retweet the shit out. When you're done with your
That was a
Thanksgiving
bit.
dinner,
I was in on it. I was in on that. I knew that was coming. That was a bit.
K-Lord, where can they find you on Twitter?
KL on the mic on Twitter. Shoot me a follow. Slide in the DMs. Say hello. You want to tweet me something about Trent's marriage? I'll retweet it. Anything.
Do it.
Anything you
Do
want
it.
to tweet.
I need to find a way to compile all these, and then somehow someone's got to find my awful ex-wife and show her that this has become a bit now. And be like, look at this. You're a fucking punchline.
I don't know, Trent. There might be attorneys involved with that. I don't know if you want
Might
that.
be, dude. Who knows? There was attorneys involved for a lot less in that fucking marriage, I swear to God.
After a certain amount of like time of, if it's like an hour compilation, you might have attorneys involved.
There might be.
Who knows?
There might be
harassment.
We went to court over earrings at one point, so I'll tell you that.
Earrings. Wow.
She
didn't tell me those were earrings.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, Bill, where can they find you? And will there finally be pictures up of the travels on Instagram?
There will be. Well, I have some time off this week, so I can get to that. So yeah, you can find me on the Twitter and the Instagram with some new pictures at not new NEW pictures at my name at William M. Gardner, GARDNER.
Very nice. J Bone, where are you at now?
Smash This podcast is returning this week, folks, after an extended hiatus this past week. You guys all know why. So yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow night, if I'm gonna have time to catch up on that stuff that's happening up north with the farewell to Taker and all that hoopla. But yeah, you can find that over on the Twitch, the YouTube, the Facebotch, the Instaneck, and the Twitter box. So you can find me on that good old Twitter box right here at JBone5150. That's JAYBONE 5150. Goddamn, it's good to be back.
Very nice. Thank you, J Bone. I'm giving these people ammo. It's fantastic. Guys, get me at Trentzaberry over on Twitter. Also, the show at We Talk Impact, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Type in Total Nonstop Impact. Comes right up. Twitch.tv/Total Nonstop Impact. YouTube.com/Total Nonstop Impact. What else we on? ProWrestlingTees.com/Total Nonstop Impact. The big ass sale starts this week.
Big ass.
Big fucking huge sale. I think it's like 40% off type shit. Get your t-shirts from us. Even Bison and Joe have a new t-shirt up. Bison and Joe have a new episode up, actually, breaking down Turning Point. It's on the YouTube channel. Go check that out. I'm even thinking about we do a whole deal where we get those two on for a holiday show where all of us are on at one time during the off weeks at the end of December. We'll do a big old holiday thing.
Yeah, but we'll make them get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, not us.
Oh, yeah.
We'll make them get up at 4.
Oh,
But
for sure.
also, you can find me at Alicia BKK on Instagram.
I'm sorry, Alicia. My bad. I was going to come. I apologize. I meant to come to you. I apologize, guys.
It's all good.
Follow Alicia. I usually go. My bad. I totally forgot. Get them on there. Yeah. So anyway, where was I? So Pro Wrestling Tees. What else? We're audio podcast, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Google Play, iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, Spotify, Pandora. You name it. We're on it. Like, review, subscribe, guys. Get a hold of us on there. Leave a rating if you can. I think that is it. Am I missing a Discord? Bill, tell them about the Discord.
The Discord, it's where the talk never stops. Total Nonstop Impact, always going on the Discord, in the description. You can always drop us a line on the Twitter, any other social media, but hop in the Discord. Let us know what you're thinking. There's different sections and topics going from the old school to pizza talk to music to what's the latest in Impact Wrestling.
From what I heard on Discord, that B-Dog has ordered a cameo of Josh Matthews a custom cameo from Josh Matthews saying the Total Nonstop Impact is the official podcast of Impact Wrestling.
Oh, wow.
he has 48 hours to reply, or I get my money back.
How much money did that cost?
I don't know. I think he said like $30.
Oh no, he probably thinks one of us did it. It was a listener, damn it.
I can't wait. So we'll see if he actually does it. But anyway, that'll do it for us, guys. We'll see you Tuesday night, Impact on Access TV. We're breaking it down. Throwback this week. It falls on Thursdays with this Thanksgiving. I don't know if we'll do it then. We'll figure out maybe another day during the weekend. I'll do Throwback this week, so we'll let you guys know. And because it is the big 1 year, we're at the 1 year anniversary mark now for Throwback.
Yes,
so
and unlike what the company did when it happened, we will not just put a lame graphic up saying next week this guy's coming. This is the debut of Sting on that anniversary show.
Very big one, guys. It's on episode 49 they acted like it's like, oh yes, and Sting's gonna show up next week. It's like, wait, what? Like that was it? But that'll do it for us, guys. We'll talk to you on Tuesday. Have a great night, everybody. Have a great week. Short week. Enjoy your holiday. If you're already off, enjoy that. And we'll talk to you Tuesday night.
Zach Bonifer, go fuck yourself, you piece of garbage.
Find me the name of this garbage show again that I'm on.
Total Nonstop Impact.
My name's Sean, capital letter E, period, Bravo, and you're listening to the Total Nonstop Impact Podcast.
This is the jaw-jacking Tuesday Night Impactin'. His mother called him son because he shines like one. Mocha Skin Manimal, Rohit Raju, and you are watching Total Nonstop Impact.
This is Taya La Güera Loca, and you are listening to Total Nonstop Impact.
The Walking Weapon, Josh Alexander, and you're listening to Total Nonstop Impact.
We are the Rascals. And you are listening to Total
Nonstop
Impact Podcast, baby.
Woo! And what you're really listening to is Total Nonstop Impact. Don't you dare miss a lesson. Oh, yeah.